Hello, welcome to Philosophy 220 Ethics for Summer Semester 2014 at WCC. My name is Jamie Edwards, and I'm your professor for this summer. On campus, I'm the department head for Human Services, but also teach humanities and philosophy as well as sociology occasionally. And so I will be leading this philosophy course for summer. Hopefully, we can learn about each other and why you've decided to take this course. I know many of us inside of the class are taking it for a humanities elective or a transfer elective, or you may be involved in current upper class work as a university student at another college, and you're joining us this summer for the class. In any event, regardless of the reason you might be with us, welcome, and I'm glad you're here. Of course, this course is what it is. It's about ethics and helping us determine and ask what is a ethical life, and how do we know what a good ethical foundation is, and how can we apply ethics in our daily lives. That's one of the goals I have for this course, is to make each lesson applicable to our own individual perceptions and daily activities and communities and problems or ethical quandaries that may be existing in society in today's day and time. And we certainly have a lot of those. And we only have to look down the road or turn on the radio or watch a little bit of TV to know that our society is full of ethical decisions that has to be made day in and day out. There's also a connection with this class to not only those personal decisions we have to make, but professional decisions as well, regardless of the field. One of my primary professional experiences has been in the field of human services and the delivery of medical services and non-medical services to individuals, youth, adults, older adults, in a variety of settings. And there are certainly ethical concerns that go along with that based on the time, circumstance, and a perception of the situation. The same can be said for business, and any other vocation or occupation we choose to be involved in, no matter how complicated, minute, or how large. So, looking forward to us getting to know each other this semester. We have this will be a good summer class for many of us. I realize that some of us will be traveling this semester, and let me know if you will be traveling, and we can work out alternatives in terms of making sure that you are called up to date and you have availability of material and those type of things. I will be traveling as well. One trip to the Outer Banks, the first week of June actually. A trip to New Orleans in mid to late July, and I believe a trip to an isolated mountain area that will be occurring in late June, where internet access will be very limited, if not at all, for a couple of days. So I do understand that we have family obligations and other items we have to take care of. Just let me know, and I'm here to help you. And I'm really looking forward to joining you in this course process. I've taken many different types of ethics courses in my academic experience and professionally. My first ethics course was actually a course very similar to this as a freshman in college. My second semester, my first spring semester in college. And it was a very, very nice course, although sometimes I was a bit bored, to be honest. And one of my goals for this class is to not encourage boredom. There are some things that, yes, about ethics and the study of ethics that's not that exciting that we have to discuss and learn about. But I do believe we can do this in a enlightening and modern way. That is my goal. My second ethics course I took was a business ethics course when I completed prior to completing my undergraduate degree in management, and it was about making appropriate ethical decisions in the business world and the nonprofit world. Um, Third ethics course I took was as a graduate liberal studies student at Wake Forest. And it was unlike the other two ethics courses, where we spent the entire semester studying the works of Plato and Aristotle and other great philosophers and ethical thought leaders of the time. We will be exposing you to some of those ideas and thoughts of the great thinkers of philosophy and the humanities. But my goal is to integrate those classics with modern day topics in a way that we can make some comparisons. And finally, participation with ethics was in a different type of way, as I mentioned before, with my human service practice and being a licensed counselor in North Carolina for a long time. And continued ethics training and professional development is a requirement, as well as me leading those courses for students and for professionals in the field. So ethics is one of those topics that we may not think very much about until something happens and we have to make a decision. And it's usually one of those after the fact conversations we have with ourselves. But it's something that can make us better day in and day out, make us better people, better family members, better employees, and if nothing else, can shed some light on different ways to see the world around us, and help us understand that life is not always cut and dry. It's not always black and white. And for the most important answers in life, or the most important questions in life, there are no easy answers. Sometimes there's no answer at all. And when we try to convince ourselves there are easy answers, it's when we start this self-fulfilling prophecy of disappointment and despair. In any event, welcome to the class. Take a look at the announcements on this page. Then the best way to get started is to click the Start Here section. You will see that link on the left-hand side of this video, and start here. And you will find assignments under assignments. Under faculty information, you will find information about me and how to access my website and other information. And the syllabus is also listed. Take care. Let me know if I can help.